So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
To throw, it's Simpson. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Cuevas. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. That is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the back in the receivers.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Short game, what's going to be the final play of the first period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left, out of the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of...
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception of the very first play of the last possession. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, this offense.
Pass caught. Second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's low.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Gonna run it. It's Young. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. To the air, it's Carr. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. There's the handoff. Went it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And this pass is on target, caught. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Fields. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to chuck it again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense will really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Fields. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a third and short. Out of the gun now on third down. What a catch! Stop right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
Gain of 16. First and goal, Notre Dame.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the fourth coming up. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Alabama 17, Notre Dame 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On first down, it's play action. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's a great play here by the quarterback. And not often you have a lead like this and you're throwing it at this point in the game. And when you do, you need a quarterback that makes good decisions. Good job here at using his feet to pick up that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
It's a short completion at the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tie.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. To throw, it's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain by completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. The QB throws his third quick of the game.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Jukes to get past the man. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw. It's Carr. Caught quickly. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This offense working quickly. First couple minutes already down threatening in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Takes off on a bootleg. He makes the grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Bootleg looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him there. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. A solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. To throw. It's Carr. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Fields. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll try the ground game here. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Trying to find room. It's Miller.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And now the handoff. We're down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Using his legs. It's low. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
A third down and short, they decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Dropping back. It's Simpson. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch is made down the middle. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's low. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Slides the quick throw. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Almost had him in the end zone for Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Boy, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? Quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powering through the defender. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And he'll be brought down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
It's a quick grab. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. So first and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Bolt to throw it here on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but
best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. A great spot to start this drive. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Fields. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
But a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, look at the quick cut. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.